your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, Blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
Hey y'all, what's going on? Why does it feel like my shirt weird? How y'all doing? Y'all get up in here and like the video. It's the morning, Joce. What's up? Well, it's kind of afternoon where I'm at, but I got off of work early, so I figured why not just sit at the computer and get on live, like, and show my face. I don't hardly get to do that on here, so here I am. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video. Oh, I owe somebody a birthday song. The girl had commented on my live yesterday. What's the girl name? Oh, I feel so bad. She said, Vu, another day you forgot to play the birthday song. I see. Oh, I forgot the girl name. She gonna be on here because she always in here. I hope she don't feel no type of way. I forgot. I really did. But we gonna get into it. Y'all, we got a lot to discuss. But I ain't gonna be on here all day because I gotta get ready for Educational Friday, okay? But a few things we're gonna discuss is number one, opening Bourbon Street so soon. And why you guys need to put you first, because it's all about money, okay? Number one. Number two, we're going to talk about August Alsina's boyfriend posted him, and August Alsina came back and dragged the people for playing with his old man, okay? Cleopatra, that's her name. Cleopatra, that's her name. Well, if she come on here, I'm gonna play the song for her. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna also get into who else I got on here. Jelly Roll said Beyonce deserved the CMA award, but he also understood the other side. Baby Halo is walking, guys. Baby Halo is walking, and we got a few other things to discuss. But we like my video. Hold on. But before we get into it, I need you guys to like the video. Please like the video, share if you can, and we're gonna get into some stuff. Now, let me say something. What I was about to say? Yes, boyfriend Monique, where you been, girl? Yes, August Alsina have an old man. Yeah, girl. Welcome to the party. You're late. Yes, he got an old man. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. And we're gonna get into it. And his old man posted him and said he gonna climb up in him tonight. And the fans was like, "Oh, you gonna let him say that?" And Og said, "That's my man, my nigga. He could say what he won't see. What's up?" Oh, yes, he is a power bottom, baby, because the boy said, not a boy, the boyfriend looked very, very loose-wristed. We all know Og a little loose-wristed, but it's giving me, top tees, but the whole tee, the very, very loose-wristed one said he's going to climb up in that. I see. Must be nice. Not for me though. Anyways, we're gonna get into it. But we got a few honorable mentions to go over as well that I wanted to discuss with y'all. Oh, we also gonna talk about how they cloning cats. They cloning cats, girl. They cloning the cats. So y'all make sure y'all get up on that too. Let's get started with the show and let's get Baby Halo out the way. So you guys. And I'm going to go through. Wait, let me see. What is the honorable mentions I had? I did have some honorable mentions. Hold on. I did have some honorable mentions. But let's start with Baby Halo until we figure that part out. All right. So Baby Halo is walking, you guys. What do y'all think? Baby Halo is walking. And I love the fact that DDG and Haley was so excited for this. Y'all, we gotta watch Baby Halo walk. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video. Again, we was talking about this yesterday. The people love King Von, but hey, DDG, bro, it's a time to be alive. It is a time to be alive. Oh, I know what the honorable mention was. I know what it was. I'm gonna find it. Let's get into Halo walking.
You got it, Halo. Come on, do it again. Oh my God.
Oh.
Yay! Yay! He said, I did that.
Oh my God.
You too, girl, boy.
No.
You got it, Halo. Come on, do it again. Oh my God. Yay! Yay! He said, I did that.
Oh my God.
You too, girl, boy.
No.
What do you think? Yep.
Yeah. Walk back over there. Walk back over there. He don't fall, dude. He ain't gonna fall on this stuff, is he? I'm scared to let him go.
Put your let him stand up. Yeah. Like, let me go. Let me go.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Did you see? He was doing it.
See, I get scared.
What do you think? Yep.
So that's baby Halo taking his steps, y'all, on live. I thought this was so cute. I love that both parents are there and they are involved. I love that they are celebrating and more excited than baby Halo. This is what it's supposed to go. This is how it's supposed to go. Okay. It's supposed to be a two-parent situation that they are experiencing these things with baby Halo. Baby Halo is these are memories for them that they'll cherish forever. Because it reminded me of when my baby first started walking. My baby first started walking, I want to say right before her first year birthday. But the fact that they're like, oh my God, and so happy, and DDG is scared to let him go. Like, this is the thing. I understand how important having a father in the home is. I understand that the absence of any parent, but in particular in this case, is the absence of a father can literally shape the way that this child goes, whether they got money or not. And the fact that DDG been having this baby on his hips since the beginning of time tells me everything that I need to know as far as how he wants to be involved in his child's life. So I love this. I absolutely love this. But the same people who hate DDG for having Halo on stream are the same people that as soon as Beyonce come out with Blue, they want to clap and have a good time. It's just the society that we living in. Like, for people to hate, and this is a real question, and I want somebody in the chat to help me out with this. I've asked this before, but I really and truly want to know. What did DDG do to make everybody hate him? This is a real question. I really want a genuine answer, because all I see is him being an active father. Rather it's on stream, off stream, whatever. All I see him doing is being an active father. And the fact that people still just hate this boy, I'm like, I don't quite get that. Because he posted a post saying, can we leave hating me in 2025? And the people was going crazy under it, talking about ain't nobody worried about you, ain't nobody. And I'm like, yeah, y'all do be hating the boy. Every time the boy posts, y'all on there dragging him. Yes, y'all do hate him. Absolutely, you hate him. Without a doubt. Here you go. He said, now that it's 2025, can we stop the DDG hate train? It's been 2 years now. LOL. don't like shouldn't we as a community be championing the fact that the boy is in his child's life? Like, I don't understand. Like, it's one thing to not be like a fan of him and his art or whatever. Like, y'all be hating people that the people who y'all love don't hate. Because some people saying Haley. Okay, but Haley with her baby daddy. How you hating on a girl, a nigga who with the girl that you love, but she's still with the nigga? Like, okay, Cookie says he used to bash her. Okay, touche. But she's there. She's still there. She must love it. She forgave him. Don't we think that we should forgive him? You see what I'm saying? This is a good one. So Aquarius Beauty, I didn't like when he made that song, or was it the song, or when he was like, he don't like when people be close to her and all of that stuff. I thought that was a red flag. You know what I mean? I did. I thought that was a red flag. So I understood that. But ultimately, after that, and I saw that they've been living like together and pregnant, girl, I was like, what am I hate him for more than he hate this? She love him. Why would I hate him? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand. I think we need to leave the hate train in the back. That boy is doing an amazing job with his child. I think that if it was that bad, Haley would have left him. You know what I mean? And that would have been it. If it was that bad, Haley would have left him, but she didn't. And even if their personal relationship never works out, at the end of the day, he seems to be, from what I see, is an amazing father to his child. I don't know. I'm not behind the scenes, but he seems to be an amazing father to his child. Let me say this too. We gotta stop feeling because the nigga was horrible to me as the mama that he can't be good to the children. They got niggas that be horrible fathers and great partners, and niggas that be horrible partners and great fathers. They don't always have to be mutually exclusive, okay? But shout out to Baby Halo for walking. He did his big one today. I love this for Baby Halo. Congratulations to him, to the baby. Y'all know it makes me think of Junior. And Junior is older than him, okay? We haven't seen Junior since the last time we seen Junior. And all we can do is keep Junior in our prayers, because at least she's smart enough to keep him offline now, because she understands that she can't hide the crap no more. Okay. I haven't heard an update, Miss I couldn't see your name, but I haven't heard an update. But no, I haven't heard any updates on Junior. So congratulations to Baby Halo. Congratulations to Baby Halo. Okay. Shout out to the baby, man. Chocolate Bunny, thank you for the super chat. Good afternoon, Voodoo Dolls. Hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button, y'all. Please, and thank you. Hit the like button, please. Dolls Hour, thank you for the super chat. Good morning, Voo Mamas. Yesterday was my birthday. Been drunk for 3 days now, so I forgot to pull up on the live and hear the birthday song, but I caught the replay. Love you and Acorn, and happy and hope everyone has a blessed day. I'm glad you brought that up. I want to say happy birthday to Dolls Hour, and to, what's the lady named Cleopatra? I missed your birthday. And to anybody else's birthday that I miss, y'all, I don't be wanting to cut the middle of the lives down to do birthday. That's why I either do it at the very beginning of the stream or at the end, because I don't like to cut the show to do birthday shout outs. Okay. But speaking of, I got some stuff from my mailbox. Dolly, thank you so much for my Acorn stuff. Is in the car. Thank you so much. Anybody who sent me stuff, I haven't gotten around to reading Jackie's letter, but I got some stuff from a few people that was sent to my my PO box. Thank y'all so much for everything. But I'm gonna do this for anybody whose birthday I missed. I deeply apologize. It wasn't purposeful. Purposeful. It wasn't on purpose. I just didn't want to cut the lives and cut the show to do birthdays. But since we got Dolls Hour, Cleopatra, I see people in the chat saying that they birthdays. So Jay Ellis got a birthday coming up. Some other people. Happy birthday to each and every one of y'all. Y'all get the cakes in the chat. We about to roll this birthday out so we can keep the show going. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit the like button if you haven't already. And happy birthday to everybody celebrating a birthday in this kibbity cap season aka the Capricorns. Ain't that y'all? Get the likes up on the video. Happy birthday, Fat.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to everybody celebrating a birthday. I love each and every one of you, and I thank y'all so much for all your support and things of that nature. Happy birthday to everybody with a birthday. And Thea, thank you for becoming a new member. Thank you, my love. And Thea, thank you for the super chat. Dog, I'm not Acorn, but I support your treat. Thank you so much, Anthea. Thank you, Anthea. I appreciate you. Come on in, Fat. Come on in. Now, I want to switch gears to a couple honorable mentions, right? So I didn't put these in the description, but I do want to discuss one or two of these, well, both of these things right here. First and foremost, let's start with Simone Biles. So y'all remember Simone Biles? You know, I remember we was on her back. We was trying to have her back. Remember when that man said that he was the prize and we went to windmilling with our head down? This was the last person I windmill. No, was it her? Was she before or after Keke Palmer? Put it in the chat. Was she before or after Keke Palmer? Because one of them were the last two women I decided to stop windmilling with my head down for. I don't know if she was after Keke Palmer. She was. Somebody said before or after. I don't know. Before. Long story short, the last two women I windmill with my head down for was Simone Biles and Keke Palmer. No more. Gone are the days. No more windmilling. My shoulders broke. Okay. So now with that being said, Simone Biles decides that she's not going to, well, she didn't say she's not going to, but she talks about how she doesn't want to get into the 2028 Olympics. She said, because at this point, girl, it's being selfish because I'm about to take home all the gold. And you know what? I love that for her. I love this for Simone Biles, irregardless of her being with her husband. That's her husband. She like it. I love it. Girl, it is what it is. But Simone Biles had came on here. I guess somebody had asked her in the interview or something. And she said she feels greedy if she were to return to the 2028 Olympics. She said, I'm at the point in my career where I'm humble enough to know when to be done. I love this for Simone. First of all, don't get hurt trying to go in there and prove nothing, girl. In gymnastic age, Simone Biles is damn near a senior citizen in gymnastic age, okay? Let them little young girls get them a little medal or something, because we all know if Simone Biles compete, somebody ain't getting no medals. And she has literally nothing to prove. She is the epitome of the word GOAT. See, we like to throw the GOAT around to everybody. Oh, is this person a GOAT? That person a GOAT? Girl, please. This lady right here is the real GOAT. Okay, hold on. Hello. All right, I'm gonna open the garage. All right. So yeah, what I was saying, she is the GOAT. Hold on, y'all. Let me go open this garage right quick for these people. Hold on. My bad, girl. So yeah, she don't have nothing to prove to nobody. I love this for her. This is the GOAT that y'all say everybody else is. Simone Biles is the GOAT. She has nothing to prove. She has nothing to gain from doing any of this. I think that she's doing herself a wonderful job by just saying, girl, I'm going to just go lay down and watch the other girls. You know what I mean? I mean, look, like, come on now. Undisputed GOAT. Let's be clear. Undisputed GOAT. Let's really be clear about that. Okay? Let's really be clear about that. She don't have nothing to prove. She don't have nothing to prove. So shout out to Simone Biles, girl. You and your husband. Your husband wish, but I love this for Simone. Now, another thing I want to mention really quickly, y'all, is Drake, the foreigner with the hard R, did a song with the other foreigner with the hard R, 21 Savage. How many cars you like? How many bottles you drop? How many dogs you got? How many cigarettes got? How many dimes you like? How many times you smoke? How many times you drive? And how many times you choke? You know, this old weird ass nigga, old mop the floor head ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he decided that he wants to get on the album with Drizzy, which makes sense because they're both foreigners with the hard R. You know what I'm saying? He decide he want to throw a little slick bar at Kendrick, but he don't want to say the name. See, I don't like when people don't put an address on it. Like, don't do the slick this, say what you got to say. And this little tea and crumpets looking ass nigga ain't gonna do that because he don't want to be annihilated, okay? And I remember in the song, Kendrick said 21 gave you, what did he say 21 gave him? He said 21 gave him something. 21 can't give him a damn thing because 21 is a foreigner with the hard R. Okay? Patricia said, what is a foreigner with the hard R? You know how they use the N-word with the hard R? It's supposed to be a dig at the foreigners. Because they got the foreigners that are here doing their big one, minding their business, eating their food, and then they got the ones with the hard R. Okay, then he gave him false street cred. Yay. They got the regular foreigners who here eating their food, minding their business, being productive citizens, you know, handling their business. They not tethering. They do, you know, doing their big one. And then you got the ones with the hard R. 21 is a hard R foreigner. Okay. Drake is a hard R foreigner. They getting everything they can get from the Negroes while they sit up there and act like they is a Negro. Whole T, they not. Okay, so yeah, that's what a foreigner with the hard R is. So look what he had said, girl. They say this a line. Now I didn't go hear the album because I don't want to hear the music. He said, "Brought Drake with me, and it no kung fu." You know that's trying to be like a little hit on Kenny, Kung Fu Kenny, Kendrick. He said, "Brought Drake with me." I don't know if he meant like a blicky, and it don't know kung fu. How many jackets you got? How many glasses you got? How many dreads you got? How many socks you got? How many niggas you drop? How many niggas you flop? How many niggity bibbity bop? How many reds you got? How many foreigners got? Girl, and I like that song too. That's what's bad. I like that song. But 21, please, you will get casted out like the rest of these Negroes, okay? Don't play with no us, please. This is not the time. We sensitive. We highly sensitive right now. Please don't play with us, 21. Tread light. Now, ain't nothing wrong with you getting on the album. Get on the album. We ain't got nothing to say. But now is not the time. We is around here canceling Negroes left and right. Go ask Fat Joe. Oh, and by the way, wasn't that nigga running from ICE recently here in the last few years? Remember that's when we found out the nigga really from London? Wasn't he running from ICE? Nigga, I don't even know if Atlanta giving out awards. I don't even need the award. Let me go. Let me get the ICE people on the phone and have them come see about you. I heard you was running from the ICE people last time, allegedly. They said that they were looking for you. They said you talking about, I've been here since I was 12, mate. I don't give a damn, mate. Let me get on the phone with the ICE people for the free. I don't even want a reward. ICE, can I help you? Yes. There's a fugitive foreigner, hard R. Yeah, he's. It looks like he's fourth ward. Yes, ma'am. Hanging out. I think they're doing drugs. Yeah, oh my God, there's so many white people around here. I think you should probably hurry. Please don't make me call the people. Please don't make me get them on the line. You will be back in London with a trench coat and a knife so you could stick a nigga in the next 24 hours. Please don't make me get on the phone with ICE. Okay, please. They said you was running from them people. Ma'am, are you? Yes, please don't make me do that. Now, I don't mind doing it. I do it for the free. Please, tread light, okay? Now, Kendrick ain't drag you. He shouldn't even put you in it like as if you could give him false street cred because you don't have no street cred because they ain't got no streets in England, okay? So don't do that, first of all. Second of all, you trying to sneak this as if you can't get up out of here as well. Kendrick won't have to do a response. By the time I get off the phone with 1-800-ICE, your ass will be up out of here faster than you can say cheerio. Don't play with no us. Tread light, you mop head bastard. Tread light. Okay? Now you and that high yellow nigga right there, y'all can join hands and create an emotional support group. Do that. But please tread light, okay? Please. I don't have the time. I don't. I didn't too particularly like this part, okay? Girl, play with no us. Don't play with us, please. I'll get you up out of here. You ain't had a song since a lot anyway. We ain't heard nothing since you made how many kids you got? How many clothes you got? How many houses you got? How many dives you dropped? How many? Grit said how many got a babamity. Shut your ugly ass up. Play with your mom. Don't play with us, please, okay? Now let's move on because I'm getting triggered. I'm really getting triggered. Let's move on, okay? Now, I want to switch gears to August Alsina and his old man. For the girls who's hating. No, before we get to August and his old man, I have a couple of more honorable mentions I want to come on here and tell y'all about. So, first of all, shout out to me. I learned the line dance last night, girl. I was up late. And I learned the line dance. Whoa, 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 I got my boots on the ground. If anybody know, they know, girl. When I tell you this line dance, and I got my fan, girl, I had ordered me some fans off of Amazon, girl. See, when I get my fans, and I go, bop, bop. Oh, yeah, the girls they ain't gonna be able to take me. They ain't gonna be able to take me. Y'all know what I'm talking about as far as the line dance? Let me see if I can find it. Girl, yes, the girls ain't gonna be able to take me. They are not gonna be able to take me. And guess what? They shouldn't. As they shouldn't. Because they will not ever be able to take me. Well, look, here you go right here. This the boy right here. Look. He teaching how to do it. This the part. Pop, 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 pop. I got my boots on the ground. Yeah! Girl! I don't know how to be some fast, bitch. Them boys ain't gonna be able to take me at the next cookout, girl. Bring me down to the trail ride. Do you hear me? Girl, I want to go to the trail ride, okay? Girl, watch when they catch Boo at the trail ride. Yeah, watch when Boo get to the trail ride. Boo gonna get to the trail ride with that fan. Bop, 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 bop. Whoa, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Yeah! Girl, wait till girl. Especially I'm gonna get that look in me, girl. Please, that ain't gonna be able to say nothing to me, girl. Please, girl, please. Yes, ma'am. But other than that, I just wanted to tell that to y'all because it took me like, he got a slower video, but it really only took me like, because I'm not an expert, but I'm like advanced in learning. So, it really took me like 20 minutes. And I had it and did. And I had my fan outside. But now I got to learn how to incorporate the fan without messing up. I got to get comfortable with it, okay? But anyways, let's move on. So this is another honorable mention I wanted to show y'all, girl. Hold on. Look at this boy, girl. Oh, Oh, and this is a rodeo. I want to show y'all. Look at this rodeo, y'all. Look, I want to go. I want to go. I'm going. Girl, look at them people. Look at all them Negroes in unison. Oh, yay. All them Negroes in unison. Look at the fans. Oh, yeah. Gonna be out there. Gonna be out there with my fan. Y'all could be mad all you want, girl. That's why I said Beyonce won't do that doggone performance. She should have been over there doing what the Negroes be doing. I'm going to the rodeo. I'm gonna get my cousin on the line. He always at the rodeo. I'm gonna get my cousin on here and be like, cousin, I'm coming to the next rodeo. Gonna be out there. Gonna be out there. But anyway, let's move on. So I wanted to show y'all this, y'all. This is another honorable mention. I got too many. All right, one or two more. So look, I be liking the video so I can come back to him. This one, I don't want to show him. Let's look at this video, y'all. This was so funny to me. Wait, let me back him up. You got to see it from the beginning. Somebody's truck was on fire.
Hey! Oh! The truck on fire! Truck on fire! 18 the truck on fire! 18 wood on fire! No! Yeah, 18 wood on fire! 18 wood on fire! Open the goddamn door! 18 wood on fire! What's wrong with y'all? Open the goddamn door!
Why we like that?
18 wheeler! 18 wheeler popping, man!
Yeah, he slipped.
Hey, y'all got a fire extinguisher? Don't go by that car. Call the ambulance, call them.
What they call the ambulance?
Okay.
This is what I want to know. Why he asked the people what the wrong with y'all? How that lady supposed to know the 18-wheeler on fire? What the 18-wheeler on fire? It's on fire. What the wrong with y'all? Nigga, I ain't know. Let me get my shoes and my coat. Hold on. I love us for real, girl. He said, call the ambulance. What the ambulance people gonna do, girl? What is the ambulance people gonna do, girl? He said, man, what the wrong with y'all? The 18-wheeler on fire. Girl, we in here drinking and lit. What is you talking about? We didn't know. Let me get my coat and my shoes now. Hold on. Hold on. Let me grab my keys and my purse. Hold on. And this is another thing. So look at Jalen Ramsey. He a football player, girl. He was so zesty. Look. He's so zesty.
Disrespectful stuff. You know what I'm saying? The game over with. You still mad because I was locking you up? All right. Go sleep on that. I ain't trying to hear that after the game.
So you vowed it.
These niggas be fruity. Look.
All right. Go sleep. The game over with. You still mad because I was locking you up? All right. Go sleep on that. I ain't trying to hear that after the game.
So you vowed that he wouldn't get in your head. You managed to get in his head, you think?
What you think? You tell me. You tell me. Anytime I lined up on him. Yeah. Y'all go watch that. Y'all go watch that. Y'all tell me who got in who head. He came up to me after that.
And this the boy. Girl, you never know what's under the helmet. Look like he all man. And he said, you tell me. Yay. Look at this boy did it. Oh, what you call him?
You still mad because I was locking you up? All right. Go sleep on that. I ain't trying to hear that after the game.
So you vowed that he wouldn't get in your head. You managed to get in his head, you think?
What you think? You tell me. You tell me. Anytime I lined up on him. Yeah. Y'all go watch that. Y'all go watch that.
Girl, these people is crazy. All right, speaking of the loose-wristed people, let's get back to girl. Poor Og set the whole New Orleans in the 7-wall bag, bro. They say he out the 7-wall. I don't know. But either way, he from New Orleans, so we got to take our lead. August Alsina, old man, had posted this video saying that he about to go dig all up in August. He said he about to climb all up in August. And I didn't like that. I got a visual because personally, I didn't want to know who was doing the bending. I swear I didn't want to know. Okay. But nevertheless, all got on him and basically told us that's my nigga, and whatever my nigga say, he could say, because I gave him the permission. He tells me everything that he posts, and he could let him cook. That's what Og had said, and I ain't too particularly like that. I ain't gonna lie, because I feel like, oh, we didn't need to know who was doing the business. First of all, I told y'all I knew Og was a little loose wristed when he let little leprechaun, what's his name, pop him upside the head, when he let Tory Lanez jump up and sneak him. I didn't too particularly like that. Tory Lanez is 5'4", Og 6'5", and he let Tory Lanez jump up and sneak him. So I knew right then and there, you know, Og was a little slow and a little special. But I told y'all also, I don't know if y'all recall this, but I told y'all also, I said that I believed that Og was over there when he was over there messing with Jada, alien head, Jada Pinkett Smith. I believe Big Willie was over there bending that boy over. I think because remember they got Og, they say he was sickly, girl. They say he couldn't walk, he couldn't talk. I believe that's why Will was letting him smash on Jada. Now he was Jaden's friend. He did come in and he was Jaden's friend. He did come in and he was Jaden's friend. I don't know if he was Jaden's little boo, but he was definitely Jaden's friend. I don't know. Nola Beauty said, Voodoo 7 Wall don't have nothing to do with that. Girl, he was on that. Look, he did a documentary. I had watched it, girl. And he was out the 7 Wall. I said, oh, not the hard heads. The poor hard heads will never live this down. But anyways, I believe that, listen, I'm telling you, yeah, he from New Orleans. We got to take a lick. We got to take the L on this. New Orleans, we got to take our lick. Because Og is out the 7 Ward. Girl, unfortunately, allegedly. Anyways, look at him and his boyfriend. The boyfriend had put up the caption. Let's get him on here. The boyfriend put up the caption that he about to dig all up in that. Look. OMG, I'm going to climb this as soon as we get in the crib. Look. Playing the song. Le Joce got him looking right. You know, Og have a perfume, not a perfume. Well, it's a unisex perfume / cologne called Le Joce. Le Joce. Yes, he did. Now, I thought the one right here doing this, I thought he was the bottom. But it turns out he was really the top. Girl, I can't believe this. All y'all used to like on Og. Oh, Og, he sang the songs. Y'all thought he was singing it to you. No, he was singing it to your nigga. Which one is August? August is the one that him. That's August right there. He wasn't singing to you, Fat. I know you was in the front. He looked like he was looking at you. He got a cross-eye. The other one was looking at your nigga. He could still be a bottom on top. Ooh, I don't want to know what that means. Girl, I don't even want to know what that even means at this point. Be a bottom on top. You want to be on top? No, Tyra Banks. No, yeah, girl. Listen, I don't know. But anyways, after the backlash that he was getting, because the people was like, oh, like, you really about to let this boy get on here and say he gonna climb you and get up in you soon as the crib come? And all came back and said, yay, because that's my nigga. And I let him do what he wants. And he said that. Okay, let's get it up here. Og said, y'all need to mind y'all business. Let's get him up here, Og. I can't believe you're doing this to the city. What did the city do to you, Og? That's what I want to know. Hold on, let me get him up here. It's up in here. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Here you go. So Og goes on to say, also in 2025, well, he said something before this. What he said was, I want to see if I can find it. Do they have it on here? They should if they posted that. But he basically came back and was like, I know everything he posts. Everything he posts goes through me, and I okay it. So I know what he said, and he's fine to say what he want to say. Do I see it on here? I don't see it, but that's what he said. Now let's get back to this last video he showed, or this last post that he put on here. So then he goes on to say, he says, also in 2025, I truly hope that we people as a collective can and will stop trying to be or become who we think we should in the eyes of the minds of others' approval, all for the sake of an outsider seeming support that will inevitably be inevitably and undoubtedly be fleeting and fickle due to the fact that it's not based on the foundation of deeply rooted truth and authenticity. Now, he's right there. This is all for my TED Talk on today. Learn love and then learn life. Let me tell you something. He's right about that. The message ain't wrong. What he's saying is we need to stop worried about living in other people's eyes or living a certain way to appease other people because they fickle anyway. Today they love you, tomorrow they'll hate you. He's not wrong about that. Great T said, in other words, just let him be gay in peace. Basically, you know what I mean? And he probably had been running around here acting like he was straight this whole time. So, you know, I'm here for it. I ain't really mad at all, but I ain't gonna lie. Y'all could be a little more discreet with some of the bedroom happenings. We didn't need to be in on that group chat. That ain't one of the group chats we asked to be in on. Y'all get the likes up on the video. We didn't need to know who was climbing who or who was doing the bending or who was doing the climbing. I personally didn't like the fact that I got a visual on that. I didn't like the visual that I got. I didn't like it for me. I can't speak for nobody else. I don't like it for me. I didn't want to know that you 6'5", but like I said, I should have knew when he let Tori jump up and punch him in the face and he started crying. But I didn't want to think about you bending over at 6'5" and that boy trying to jump up like Tori jumped up and hit you in the face, but the boy jumping up and hit you in the booty. I didn't want to know it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I be thinking about when people, like I'm a very visual thinker and visual learner, right? So when people say stuff, I be forming pictures in my head, right? So what happened was when Tori had snuck him in my mind, this is what happened in my mind. When Tori had snuck him, because Tori said, "What's up, Og?" And Og was like acting like he was too good. I felt like Tori jumped up because he 5'4", so he had to jump up. Og 6'5", you know what I'm saying? So I felt like Tori jumped up and bopped him in the face, right? Now that I know that the boy doing the climbing, in my head, the same way Tori jumped up and swung his fist, the boy is gonna jump up and swing his peen. And I don't, you know what I mean? I don't like it. I don't like the way it looked right here in my head. You know, I don't like the way it looked up in here. So with that being said, if you can, live your life, be true. Be who you are for your pride. Please be who you are. But if you can, just for us, for the sake of others, can you just hold the details? You know what I mean? If y'all can. I know if you can't, then that's fine. But if you have it in your heart, I know the holiday season is over with. But if you can, please just hold a few details back for me. Because, you know, when people be talking, I be drawing cartoons in my head. And I didn't like the cartoon that I drew. Okay? Yeah. So shout out to Og and his old man. Yeah. And that's just that on that. Now, I want to move on, you guys. We got to move on. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video. Now we need to pivot. And we need to go. Wait, do I want to? Hold on. Girl, everybody pregnant. Girl. All right. Let's go over to Jelly Roll. So y'all know Jelly Roll is the clear he's the clear man who got a bunch of tattoos. They say he was a rapper, but he switched over to country music. Y'all know that they have been gatekeeping country music the way Negro should have gatekept everything about us, but we just give it to everybody, so you know how that goes. Well, y'all remember oh wait, before I move on, I want to go here. To everybody in the chat, if you're on here. The people down at Ghana said, "Come on home, fat." Yes, they did. Ghana says it's inviting people of African descent from the United States to come to around the world to come home. They say they're giving out citizenship. It said they want everybody on board. And I went in the comments and it seemed like a lot of people in the comments was ready to go. So look at what it says. Ghana has launched a campaign in recent years to encourage people to visit the country and even grant them citizenship if they have African descent, according to The Guardian. Last month, Ghana welcomed the largest number of new citizens in its history, thanks to the campaign inviting Black Americans and others to come home. It says, according to the Ministry of the Interior of the Republic of Ghana, President Nana Akufo Adu granted citizenship to 524 members of the African diaspora and welcomed them, urging them to unite and contribute to the country's development. That's what this is all about, the last part. All that other stuff means nothing. This is the part you need to worry about. Urging them to unite and contribute to the country's development. Now, typically when I see a sucker, I lick it. However, if any of the Acorn members want to go on down to Ghana, can we please sit down and do a genealogy track real quick? You can still go. I just want to see if you got land you leaving behind, because I'd rather you give it to me and have me steal it from you than the clear man. Does that make sense? But with that being said, the people said they want everybody with African descent to come on home to Ghana. They say they need hands on deck. They need water fountains. They need toilets. They need showers. They tired of taking a bath outside. They need buckets. They need water. They need all types of stuff. So anybody in the chat, if you would like to go on to Ghana and help them get up the economy, and then soon after that they could kick you out, please hit me up at Voodoo Dog Podcast. I would love to conduct a genealogy and take your land from here. That way, when you leave, it won't just go back into the government. At least give it to a fellow sister like myself. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the people. Shout out to the people that are gonna go back to Ghana. I know for me, I can't speak for nobody else, but for me, I ain't no African, so it don't really work for me.
What kind of face you got, Bill? That Mandinka face.
Mandinka? What fool stuff's that you talking about? That's African. I ain't no African.
Well, I'm Mandinka. We're proud people.
And I'm American. I was born here. My mammy and my daddy was born here. And my daddy's daddy. And I ain't no African.
You talk more shit than a little bit. Back to Mother Africa. That's bullshit. Without question, we are all Black Americans. You do not know a goddamn thing about Africa. I am from Detroit, Motown. So you can want Tootsie your monkey ass back to Africa if you want to.
That's just how I feel about it. But you know what I mean? Everybody have their own. I did my genealogy. I know where my people from. Okay. So with that being said, Africa say, come on home, fat. Y'all go ahead on home. Just do your genealogy with me real quick. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, back to where I was going. So let's get Jelly Roll on here to explain to us about the whole situation with not this yet. And then we're gonna get into the cloning cats, and then we're gonna get into the cloning cats, and then we're gonna get into the whole New Orleans opening up again. Y'all get the likes up on the video. All right. So Jelly Roll says that Beyonce had a country music award worthy songs and Cowboy Carter, and explains why her snub was not malicious. So remind you, this is a clear man in a genre of music that Black Americans started. Nobody else but Black Americans, okay? Now, Jelly Roll, although he loves Beyonce or he likes Beyonce for whatever he's saying, he still is a clear man and he has to abide by the system. So Jelly Roll goes on this interview and they ask him about the whole situation with Beyonce being snubbed from the awards. And he's saying, as far as the body of work within itself, Beyonce did an amazing job. And actually, she should have at least been nominated for at least 2 to 3 of those awards. However, what he understands is that country music is being gatekept in the city of Nashville, Tennessee by some clears who are not authentically Nashville, Tennesseans, if that's a word, but they're not from the land. They foreigners with the hard R, and they're basically gatekeeping it, and they don't want nobody else in it. Listen, be mindful. These people gonna always stick together. We the only ones don't do that, okay? So with that being said, watch how he explains how she deserved the award, and then watch how he explains how he understands why she didn't get the nominations, okay? Let's get into it. Y'all get the likes up on this doggone video. Jelly Roll is a clear man who gonna be behind the system regardless. He might be a plant. Because I heard him, he's straight. I mean, I've heard better, but nevertheless.
I think that the body of art was incredible. There's no denying that. Like, I always take all politics out of it before we even talk about those. What did the art actually say? That, man, this is a slippery slope too. And I'll hang here with you because I'm willing.
Like any insight or opinion on.
You know what I mean? He's like, you'll do Morgan's part? I was like, hell no. I was like, I'll butcher it. I'll do the hook and the bridge. He's like, all right, cool.
That's fire.
Do you have like any insight or opinion on like the whole drama with Beyonce not getting nominated for any country awards?
Man, this is a slippery slope too. And I'll hang here with you because I'm willing to with my friends. I think that the body of art was incredible. There's no denying that. Like, I always take all politics out of it before we even talk about those. What did the art actually say? Was it good? Right? And the record was good. I don't know if it was Beyonce's best record. You know what I mean? It didn't make me feel the way even Renaissance made me feel as a full body of work. But there was 2 or 3 songs on there that I thought could be country song of the year for sure. What she did with Jolene alone to me was just unbelievable, you know, and how much Dolly loved it. To me, that's the real tale, right? If Dolly loves it, it's a big deal. So my argument starts with the art. My argument is, I think she should be nominated because the art was worthy of being nominated. The flip side of the argument, this isn't my argument, so I don't want to get crucified or nailed to this cross, is that Nashville is a small community that is trying to keep country music as a boundaryless genre. And I know boundaryless seems like, well, that's the opposite of not putting Beyonce in it, but meaning like they never allowed country to get put in subgenres like rock did. So like they've kind of like, country is one of the last genres left that you could just say there's a country music concert happening and a certain group of people will still just show up. You know what I mean? Like it don't really matter. It's like, you know what I mean? Like you could say there's a pop concert happening and somebody's going, who's going to be there?
Got it.
They could say, hey man, there's a country concert happening down the street, and people will kind of just blindly go based on the consistency of country music. That's being ran by the town of Nashville, my city, where I'm from. But this is being ran from the industry. It's like how, you know, like all the record labels are in New York for hip hop. All of them are for pop in LA, or, you know, how it used to be, whatever. Now it's kind of everywhere. But these people looked at it, the people who are the 20,000 registered, 30,000 registered voters. Like the Grammys only has that many voters, or 60,000 or something, 100,000, whatever it is, right? These people that are in that, look, they are only really hip to what's happening in Nashville. Right?
So let's dig into what he's saying. First of all, according to him, he's saying that for the body of work that she put out, she definitely deserves it. 2 or 3 of those songs on the album should have been nominated for a Grammy. Let me say this. The Jolene song, just because, what's her name? Not Reba McEntire. What's the other one? Just because that lady with the flotation devices on her chest said she liked it, that don't mean nothing. That all falls under politics, okay? And mind you, she should like it because, I mean, she's cosplaying Black America because we are the ones who created the genre, right? Dolly, thank y'all, Dolly. Just because she makes a public statement, this is where the politics come in. Just because she makes a public statement that says she likes the album doesn't necessarily mean anything, because what y'all don't understand in the industry is they might have told her to say that she likes the song, but Dolly may hate that goddamn song. This is where politics comes in. Now, I've heard the Jolene song. I'm not a country music fan, so I don't know what's good or what's not, but as a music as a whole fan, it was straight. It was decent. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't hear the other people to know if she deserved the award or not. So I can't really speak on that. However, as it pertains to Beyonce being able to go into country music and be nominated, I feel 2 ways about it. The first way that I feel about it is country music belongs to Black America. Well, it used to belong to Black America. We created it. And if anybody Negro, well, Beyonce has been pretty pale over here recently, but any Black American who decides they want to double dutch in and out of it should be able to do such, okay? That's my first feeling about it. But my second feeling about it is Beyonce is a musical colonizer. I don't think that it was a genuine project like K. Michelle. I don't think that she genuinely cares about country music. I think that she just wanted to go over there and say, I'm going to go ahead on and take over this as well. That's what I believe. But do I think that just off the strength of her being black, she should have been able to be nominated? Of course. But let's dig into the other part of this. He said something very important, that the city of Nashville is gatekeeping country music. They don't allow no subcultures, no sub groups, no none of that. It's just regular, schmegular old country music. No pop country, no rock country, no R&B country. You know how we doing with hip hop and R&B. Now they got Afro R&B and Afro hip hop and all. They don't do all of that. That's messed up. Because how you gatekeep something that really never belong to you, for real. I mean, on paper it does, but you know what I mean? However, I need black people to take a look at what it looks like when you stand on business. See, we have never done that. So to us, it's just like, oh my God, this is horrible. That's what we should have been doing and what we need to be doing moving forward. We create something and we hold it and say, this is mine. I look at creation as a baby. I'm not going to have a baby and then hand this baby off. I'm not going to have a baby and let everybody name I'm going to hold the baby. When I shit this baby out, that's any type of creation that I have. This belongs to me. I'm going to do any and everything that I can to protect and to hold this baby. That's what we need to be doing. Taking a page out of their books. But no, we too busy, first of all, with a lot of foreigners with the hard R in our communities cosplaying, giving these fake passes to these people to the cookout. And then some of us giving the passes out as well. We're not in unison on anything. Even if we may disagree, even if it means, hey, I'm going to just agree with you on this and we'll deal with our internal issues later, we can't even do that. But I noticed that when he's saying there's a lot of black people getting all up in arms, but we need to start taking notes. We need to start repeating and doing some of the things that they're doing because it's working for them. And none of what we've been doing has ever worked for us. Okay? We have to start gatekeeping. We absolutely have to. If we don't gatekeep anything else, because we are creators. That's what black people, black Americans are. We are the creative. And this is no shade to nobody else in the diaspora, no shade to my cousins in the Caribbean and all of that. Without us, the world is nothing and boring. We are the creators of all art. All art. I don't care what art you're talking about. I don't care what art form. I don't care if it's sports, entertainment. I don't care if it's TV. I don't care if it's radio. And we are the standard. We are absolutely, without a doubt, unequivocally the standard. We are we're the creators, the curator, and the standard. The moment we say it don't fly, it doesn't fly. So being that that's who we are as a people, right? We're going to be creating more and more as time goes by. Some of the stuff we're going to have to take our loss on that. It was what it was. But it's some of the stuff we're going to be able to fight for and get back. But moving forward, because we are creators, we're going to have to learn to start gatekeeping. I know it's a foreign concept to most because most people feel like, well, how y'all gonna gatekeep? Y'all should be all inclusive. And they're gonna have some Negroes in there too, hollering, y'all don't need to gatekeep. Y'all need to. We need to drown those people out. And continue on the mission ahead. And the mission ahead moving forward is gatekeeping. Okay? Some stuff we gonna lose. We done already lost. But moving forward, because we're creators, we will create more. We have to gatekeep. And we have to kick aside the ones who don't want to gatekeep. We got to start being, when it's time for us to be like-minded thinkers, we just don't. And I don't quite understand why. Okay? I don't understand why. Like when it's time for us to be all in unison about something, we just can't do it for some odd reason. Ace says you are speaking about separation. Yes, if that's what you want to call it. I mean, sure. I mean, what you mean, like art separation, art wise or physical? Like, what are you talking about? I don't quite understand. And if that's what you took from it, then sure, yeah, I'm speaking about separation. Yeah. If that's what you took from me saying we need to start gatekeeping, then sure. I'm saying let's separate. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If that's what you took from it, then yes, Ace. That's exactly what I'm saying. I don't know where you're from. But if you're from another country or another landmass, I want to know what art and what stuff y'all have. Separation of races. No, ain't gotta be no separation of races. Listen, we gotta live amongst each other. I ain't saying separation of races. What I'm saying is we gotta live amongst each other. But when it comes to certain things, just like there's black people in Nashville, but they not letting the black people in. Same shit, different toilet. Same shit, different toilet. Uh-oh, Ace. Now this is a red flag for me. Ace says, let me get it up here. Ace, you said you Creole. You Creole? Are you clear? Let me show y'all why I'm asking that. Let me show y'all why I'm asking that. So in New Orleans, we have been fooled by a lot of clear people who claim in Creole. Look, this is no shade to you, Ace, but I'm about to use you as an example. Look, I want to show y'all this lady in New Orleans. She's in charge of the 6 Wall Steppers. That's a group in New Orleans. That's a group in New Orleans who do a second line, right? Let me get it up here. This lady is telling people she Creole, but I did a little bit, just a small, tiny bit of her genealogy. And there's absolutely nothing Creole about this woman. Actually, this woman is super duper clear. Hold on. It's this lady right here. But I'm gonna go to the hold on. I want to show y'all something because there's a lot of clear people claiming Creole because we are under the guise that all of the Creole people, you know what I'm saying? Girl, them people ain't Creole. Them people clear as day. Clear as the day is long. I want to show y'all something. Now, when people say Creole, now I'm looking at you crazy now. Let me see. Nope. I want to show y'all something for real. Damn, is it everybody on here except her? Where the lady at? I just seen her on my timeline too. But there's this clear lady who claiming to be Creole. Ain't nothing Creole about this lady. Oh, look at my cousin, old man. Y'all can see this? Oh no, y'all can't see it. Don't worry about it. I can't find this lady, but long story short, because I don't want to spend too much time on it. There is a clear woman going around the 6 Wall telling people she Creole, and that is a clear woman. I only did like the first 3 generations of her genealogy. That is a clear woman. But anyway, the Creole always gives me red flag. Okay, yeah, it gives me red flag, so no shade. But anyway, yeah, I'm talking about separation. If that's what you took from it. Yes, I'm talking about separation. Now I want to move on. Oh no, she not just Poisson Blanc. Oh no. We're gonna do a whole live on that one day. We're gonna do a live on that because there's a difference. It's a fine line, but it's a difference between the white passing blacks and then the white people. It's a huge difference. I promise you, Fat. Yeah, it's a huge difference. But we're gonna talk about it on another time. So let's move on anyway, but I'm saying all that to say Black Americans, we need to start gatekeeping. We do. We absolutely need to start gatekeeping. Everybody can't come along for the ride. And I think that this, I want to champion this as well. I think that at some point, we are going to have to close the door, and figure out amongst each other what we're going to do. And then once we get ourselves together, then we'll be able to reopen those certain doors and be like, oh, you know what I mean? Okay, we can allow that one in, but still be mindful of how and what we're allowing in. So that's just what I think. But we can never get ourselves together. We got to sweep in front of our own front porch before you get it? Type T's. Let's move on. Yeah, Creole is mixed race. People don't understand that. Creole is nothing but a mixed race. It's all it is biracial, triracial, quadroons, octoroons. That's all it is. But a lot of times, most of them be clear, and they just be saying they Creole. We've already talked about that over here. A lot of them be clear women running around telling people they Creole, and they be a pinky pork pig lie. You get it? Nah. Let's move on. So I want to go to you guys. let me get this up here to the next little thing I want to go to really quickly. Y'all get the likes up on the video, please, and thank you. I appreciate y'all if y'all get the likes up. So I want to go here. Hold on. Before we get to the New Orleans thing. Because New Orleans, y'all wrong for that. Let's get to this cat cloning. So I told y'all that they cloning people, right? I've been told y'all that. I showed y'all how Bill, what's his name? The clear man. Who was the president? Bill, not Cosby. Clinton had already came on here and told y'all they was around here cloning people back in the 90s. And he also said that they wanted to put a ban on the cloning people until they figure it out. All right. So with that being said, people were like, oh my God, Voodoo, you're just a conspiracy theorist. Nobody's cloning people. Yes, they are. And they've been cloning animals since the early 1900s. Let's talk about it. Okay. Now, with that being said, 21, what's his name? 2 Chainz did this interview with this clear woman, and she exposes that they cloned a cat. Y'all get the likes up. Yes, she did. She said they cloned the cat, girl, and he got his dog there. And I want y'all to pay attention. I wish y'all could see the way the dog is looking at the lady when they say that they cloned the cat and they pull the cat out. Bitch, the dog looks shook. Do you hear me? So now he's explaining to 2 Chainz and his kids about cloning this cat. Y'all check this out.
Yo. What do we have here?
So this is a cloned cat.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Okay, so far I have 2 questions.
What's your question?
So since it's a clone cat, is there like a real cat that looks like that one?
There is. So there was an original cat, and that cat is still alive. And his owner decided he wanted to clone him. And now we have a cat that is genetically identical to the original cat.
Okay, let's see the cat.
See him?
Okay. Girl, wait. Did you see the dog? Bitch, the dog looking like, nigga, what? The dog looking like, right, Tiffany, the dog looking like, nigga, what did you say? So let's get into the cat, girl. Let's get into the cat. Watch the dog and watch when they pull the cat out.
Do they say the same stuff? So that one's not real. Does it have a heart or anything?
He has a heart. He's a normal cat.
See that?
Bitch, look at that dog. Bitch, that dog said, I know you fucking lying to me. Girl, look at the dog. Hold on.
Just like any other.
Bitch, that dog said y'all could go play with y'all mom. Man, hold on. Watch out. I don't think I can zoom in because of how it is on this reel. Man, that dog looking like, man, go ahead, bro. I can't zoom in. I wish I could. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can do this. This might make it a little bigger. I doubt it. But I hope y'all can see the dog. Girl, y'all can see the dog. I'm looking at the dog. Girl, that dog is looking like, man, go ahead, bro. That dog. Listen, animals don't lie. Animals do not lie. That dog finds something very suspicious and freaky about this cat. Okay? Now look, watch as she explaining the cat to everybody and watch it. Pay attention. I kept watching the dog, but pay attention to what she's saying, girl.
Cat.
How do you do that?
So if you wanted to clone Trappy, you would take him to your veterinarian, and your vet would take a little small skin biopsy from his tummy. And then that sample comes to the Vigen Pets lab, and we grow millions of cells from the tissue. And the cells contain all of Trappy's DNA.
Wow. And this owner has a 4-year-old cat that looks just like this.
Looks almost alike. So some things that can be a little bit different in a cloned animal are the markings, because a clone is just an identical twin. But the shape of the face, the shape of the ears, the eye color.
Cloning is real, y'all. What do we have here?
Yay. Now listen, we starting a new year. And I've been saying about cloning, and people have been saying, but Voodoo, you go far. It's such a conspiracy theorist. Girl, I know what I'm talking about now. Now, they just showed y'all the clone cat, okay? They say if you want to clone your cat, call them. They'll make you two. Okay. Remember the movie they cloned Tyrone and they showed y'all in the under the ground how they had all them different clones of Tyrone and all these other folks down there? Yeah. Hide your cats, hide your dogs. What's the purpose? Clear people like to do clear things. That's all. Clear people love clear activities. That's all I could gather from it. Shout out to the clears, I guess. But you know, clear people, like for instance, I was watching the movie The Abyss, and when the alien came out, the lady was just so intrigued. She wanted to touch the alien and all of that stuff. And I'm saying, girl, have you lost your mind? What is you know, clear people do clear activities. That's all I can say. So with that being said, yeah, clear's clearing out the matrix. That's what it is. The clears be clearing, you know. But yeah, so you know, they just like to do stuff for no reason. Like, oh, well, what do you do? And you want to clone our second born? Sure, honey. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, you got twins. Tight tees, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if y'all are interested in cloning, the people is cloning y'all dogs and cats. Tread light and listen, I heard we eating clone meat. Wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me one little bit. Do you hear me? But when I seen that dog, the way that dog was looking, when I seen the way that dog was looking, I knew for a fact this was some crazy shiznai going on. That dog looked terrified. That ain't normal. Sean Mack, thank you for the super chat. All I know is electric slide and swerve on them. Girl, you got to step your game up, girl. I learned how to put the boots on the ground dance, girl. Yeah, I learned it last night, how to do the boots on the ground dance, girl. Yes, I did. You got to get up on it, Sean. Sean, thank you again for the super chat. Good at the 18-wheeler. Girl, them people say, what the wrong with you? Your 18-wheeler on fire. 18-wheeler on fire. Girl. Son, thank you for the super chat. Trying to be a lolly in a world full of suckers. You trying to be a lolly, or is that a quote? I'm not sure. But when I see a sucker, I lick it. You get it? Keisha Youngblood, thank you for the super chat. I've been considering starting my genealogy research, but I'm unsure where to begin. Have you considered teaching a class or making a video with some guidance? So I tell people this all the time. I have kind of a cheat code for my genealogy because I have a family graveyard. All of my people, I can go to them and touch them. They're all there. So it's kind of different for me. All I have to do is match the records to the people that are at my graveyard that goes all the way back to the mid 1700s. So I have a cheat code. Do I know how to do it like per se? Yes. But am I proficient enough to teach a class? No. But I would possibly get somebody on here who is and teach y'all how to do it. Because I can tell you what to do, but I'm not as proficient as others, right? But yeah, no, I have kind of a cheat code because, yeah. Oh, that's a good way to start with family obituaries. But now we have a family grave from like the mid 1700s, early to mid 1700s. So I wouldn't be the best teacher because I kind of have Dane Calloway, Top Cats, they good at it too. Don't Top Cats have a book about genealogy or something like that? I can't remember. Shout out to Top Cats and Dane Calloway. Tina, thank you for the super chat. She says, Kat told us about that clone meat. That's where I got it from. Remember he said the French fries at McDonald's ain't real? Put a one in the chat. Remember he said the French fries at McDonald's are not used for real, made with real potatoes, and the people was like, oh, this special is fake. This special is trash because it's not a comedy special. Duck, duck, goose. I know he told you it was a comedy special, but he really was on there spilling tea to you dumbasses. Negroes make me sick. He did a comedy special, not this last one, but the one before it. And it was a comedy special. And he was trying to be funny, but he was trying to give you the truth in the funny. And he was talking about how McDonald's have clone meat, and a lot of us are eating clone meat. And he also said that the potato, he said, you ever wonder why McDonald's French fries are so tasty and so good? He was like, it's like no other French fry ever. He said, because they're not made from potatoes. They're made from fake products. It's not real. That's what he said. And look at niggas. Man, this comedy show sucks. Y'all ready to go to McDonald's? You can't make it up. You really can't make it up. He was on there telling people the McDonald's had fake meat and fake products and fake potatoes for the French fries. And niggas like, man, this comedy so suck. I'm about to go to McDonald's. Y'all want something? It ain't for everybody. It literally ain't for everybody. But yeah, they've been cloning animals and cloning meat and things of that nature. Yeah, they've been doing that. And yeah. No girl, Mika girl, they say they don't do nothing to the potato. They say it's not a potato at all. I employ everybody in this chat because, I want to tell y'all this anyway before we move to New Orleans. So I went up to Atlanta for New Year's Eve, right? I don't live in the city. I live outside, right? So I decided to do a New Year's Eve party in Atlanta. And the day of New Year's Eve, we didn't have time to go out to eat. So I told my boyfriend, I was like, what do you want to eat? So he was like, I don't know. I told him they got Chinese, they got this, that, and the third. But I'm thinking about, what do you call it? The nice Chinese spot, the nice Asian spot. Not Panda Express, not the quick one. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. They got the Mai Tai drink up in there. They got the good chicken lettuce wraps. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. Not Panda, it starts with a P. Girl, y'all know which one I'm talking about. PF Chang's. Thank you, Out the Matrix. PF Chang's. I will never eat no more Chinese food ever. I don't care from where. Let me tell you why. So boom, I pick up the Chinese food from PF Chang's. I sit in there, have a few drinks. Bartender was amazing. Sweet guy. Sweet little clear man, you know what I'm saying? But sit there, have my little drink, waiting on my PF Chang's because the hotel right across the street, whatever the case may be. I bring back the PF Chang's. Now, when I'm eating it originally, I'm like, but it's not bad. You know what I mean? Girl, I came back for the PF Chang's in like 2 hours. And that food looked like it was withering away. Do you hear me? Not only that, when I went to bite into the chicken, with all the batter, with 85% batter and 25% chicken, it didn't hit like that. Now, it didn't go spiral as fast as the regular corner store Chinese food. I implore y'all, go get it. If y'all got $8, $9 to spend, do an experiment. Go to your local Chinese area food, Chinese food area, buy a Chinese plate, don't eat it. Put it in your microwave, come back 24 hours and tell me how the house smells. That was a whole other thing. This is a real thing. Go get you a Chinese plate with the chicken fried, with the shrimp fried rice and whatever meat you want or whatever. Don't eat it. Put it in the microwave. Close the microwave. Don't open it. Come back in 24 hours and tell me how the house smells, okay? I'm telling you, I've done it before on mistake, and this is when I was like, never again. But nevertheless, I went to PF Chang's here recently, and I didn't even give it 24 hours. It probably had sat for like 2-3 hours because I kind of like ate on a little bit of it. Then I went to go take my shower, get dressed, do my makeup, blah, 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 blah. And then when I came back, I was like, and I had to throw it away. Now I'm saying all that to say, y'all be careful with these Chinese food. They've been feeding us poison for a long time, a long time. When Cat Williams got on here and said the potatoes ain't real, people didn't give a damn. All they cared about is they didn't laugh, okay? People be trying to tell you the truth without telling you straight up because if they do, they get in trouble, okay? I personally am staying away from Chinese food, all Chinese. I don't give a damn if it's brand new out the box Chinese food. I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts. But ultimately, yeah, be careful out here. Please be careful. They cloning cats, they cloning meat, and they cloning people. Please hide your kids, hide your food, and hide your dogs too. Okay. All right. Now let's move on to this final situation. Let's get into New Orleans. So, first of all, Master P is an industry bussy. Let's start that first. Can I start that saying that? Can I start off by saying Master P is an industry bussy after they took his empire away from him? After they took his empire away from him, they ended up telling him he will no longer be anything else and made him sit there and be a little bussy. This is my opinion or whatever the case may be. But nevertheless, Master P, Toya Cantrell, the mayor, and a bunch of other people decide that they are going to open up Bourbon Street. Now, mind you, this is above Cantrell's, the mayor's pay grade. This is above Master P's pay grade. This is above everybody's pay grade. Less than 24 hours after the whole tragic event that happened, less than 24 hours later, they were opening up Bourbon Street. Now, a lot of people are going to say, but voodoo, There's nothing wrong with them opening up Bourbon Street because they at least did the march down the street. Heifer is bigger than that. They don't give a damn about them people who lost their life on Bourbon Street, and they don't give a damn about none of that. The show must go on. That's what this is all about. Them people blood ain't even dry off the streets yet. And them people already down there second line and acting a nigga, okay? And it's because that Sugar Bowl happened yesterday, even though it was supposed to happen the day of the accident. The Sugar Bowl happened yesterday, and Bourbon Street needed their coin, okay? Bourbon Street needed their coin. They didn't give a damn if they killed 1,000 people on Bourbon Street. The street was going to open back up the next day. You got to know that part, okay? So with that being said, I tell y'all all the time, do not put no job before yourself. Do not put nothing before yourself, because don't nobody give a damn about you except you. These people ain't even, the blood ain't even dry off the streets. And here we go back to Bourbon Street, okay? That's bad. I don't give a damn what the ceremony was on Bourbon Street. It's horrible. It's disgusting. It's disrespectful. It was just horrible. And to me, everybody different, but to me, it was extremely disgusting. I don't give a damn about what nobody else thinks. So let's get into it. So Bourbon Street, let's get it up here. It's Bourbon Street. Bourbon Street on Bourbon Street, regardless of what it is, right? So let's get in here to look at some of these videos. Hold on one second. So here,
the way these bodies were mangled, and we had just seen this one girl outside.
Now, mind you, I'm playing this because I want you to see how less than 24 hours prior to that, what the hysteria was down there on Bourbon Street. Because I want y'all to get this grasp in your head. Check it out.
Dancing when we were walking up, and not to be too graphic, but she was flattened. This was a full-size F-150 4x4, and this girl didn't even look human. And then another one had to be a mother. She was dead in front of us, right at my feet, just twisted skull. I mean, I could just keep going. Like it looked like something out of a movie, the way these bodies were mangled. And we had just seen this one girl outside dancing when we were walking up, and not to be too graphic, but she was flattened. This was a full-size F-150 4x4, and this girl didn't even look human. And then another one had to be a mother. She was dead in front of us, right at my feet, just twisted skull. I mean, I could just keep going.
This is very important. This is very, very important, right? This is what happened less than 24 hours prior to this incident, right? This is what happened. I also want to lay this on you. Hold on, because I need us to understand what we are dealing with and what we are up against before we get into them just reopening up Bourbon Street like it was nothing, okay? Let me show you this video. Remember the 18-year-old girl, who got killed, and her mama said, from Mississippi, Nikidra Dito. This is a little bit of her last moments from the day on Bourbon Street. Y'all get the likes up on the video.
You're smiling so hard. You think you can do it too? Be careful, man. What I do? Oh, shit. Hold on, cut away. Get up all the way. That's your song? You're smiling so hard. You think you can do it too? Be careful, man. What I do? Oh, shit. Hold on, cut away. Get up all the way. That's your song? You're smiling so hard.
This girl still look like a baby in the face. She still look like a baby. She don't even look 18. She look 14, 15. Still look like a baby in the face. Rest in peace to that young lady, and God bless her family. But hold on, because I really want y'all to get what done happened down here. And before we get into Bourbon Street just being reopened back up, okay? Because we got to keep in mind, America is a corporation. It is a business. They don't care about none of that other shit we talking about. Them people is a business, okay? So it don't matter who got killed. It don't matter what happened. All them people know is the show must go on, okay? Please be mindful of that. Now, I want to get to them going get, I don't know why he, all of a sudden now he becomes the spokesperson for New Orleans. I don't know why, but nevertheless, they went and got Master P along with the mayor and some other people, and they decided that they were going to do a walk up Bourbon Street. Look, built on resilience. They talking about resilience. Mind you, people lost their lives, but they talking about resilience, and we stronger together as the city of New Orleans. This come from Master P Page himself. Now, don't get me wrong. He was clean as the Board of Health. Love the suit. But Master P decides that he want to come down to the city and bust it over and tell everybody else it's okay to come on back to the Bourbon Street. This ain't about nothing but monions. Please be mindful. Let's get into it.
Standing up for our people. We're on Bourbon Street in New Orleans. We're going to bounce back. And it's nothing but love out here, showing that Bourbon Street is opening back up. And the love that's out here is incredible, because this evil act that happened, they can't stop what God's plan is, because God gonna make something even bigger.
This is all politics. What you're witnessing right now is all politics. Look.
Out here.
Now, this is a very mixed situation here, because we do celebrate the homegoing of souls when people die. So the second line isn't out of order. Actually, the second line should have happened. It should have been a big old situation where the entire city came out, if you ask me, okay? But I'm noticing that they're using our traditions for propaganda to get people back on Bourbon Street, and that's where I have an issue. The traditions that we hold true and near and dear to us, that we normally practice amongst ourselves for people that we lost, loved ones, things like the second line and all that stuff, has been used as propaganda for Master P, LaToya Cantrell, the city of New Orleans, to say, come on back home. They don't give a damn about the fact that these people lost their lives. They don't give a damn about the terrorists. They don't give a damn about the fact that there were IEDs allegedly planted all around the city, allegedly in the Superdome and all those. They don't give a damn. All they know is the show must go on. I had to learn this myself. Do not put nothing or nobody or no job or none of this shit in front of you, because them people gonna move on and second line on like as if you would never existed, okay? Now let's get into the police chief. Keep in mind, the Mayor Cantrell is not from New Orleans. She's from LA. And this police chief, I heard that she's some old reject trash, chief that came down to New Orleans. I've never seen her, never met her. But let's get into what they were talking about as far as they're celebrating and blessing the city. Now, these hoes gonna bless the Bourbon Street so the people could come back down to Bourbon Street. These people don't give a about nothing and nobody. Do you hear me? I never did like LaToya Cantrell. I know people in New Orleans love her because she ignorant, she funky, and she likes the second line. That's all it takes for a nigga down in New Orleans. I can see right through the bald head hoe. But that's just me, okay? Everybody had a difference of opinion. For me, I see that she has used the black people in America, in New Orleans. All she gave us was a damn statue of a pick. And I mean the one that you pick out the afro. She ain't gave us nothing else, but I ain't even a citizen of New Orleans no more. So let me shut up. I'm gonna mind my Georgia business for now. But I never really did appreciate the bitch from day one. But neither here nor there. My people in New Orleans, I love them down to the ground. They just politically at a disadvantage. But let's get into some of the little, some of the little stuff they had going on. Look. Look at them. Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon.
Mm-hmm. And y'all know how I feel about pastors and preachers. So seeing him don't do nothing for me. But neither here nor there. Let him cook.
Not about any of us. Yes. Before we go, let us stand and pray. Father God, we thank you for all that you're doing into all of our lives. Lord God, I pray that as your humble servants, that we would continue to do this work that sets our hand. Yes, we come together in solidarity. We come together in love. We come together in unity in the peace of love. God, you brought us all from a mighty long way, but on today, Lord God, we ask that you would wrap your loving arms around us. Oh God, for evil has stricken us, but we are stronger together as our leader. God, and we pray most of all that we would all remember that this work that we do, it's not about any of us, but it's what you're doing into all of our lives, that we're able to touch the life of somebody else. We thank you now. It's in Jesus' name. Amen. And with that, let us do the work of your mission.
After the Archbishop comes and says words, we'll lay down our flowers.
Mind you, this is the corner where the truck turned in on Bourbon Street. That's Canal Street. That's why you see the CVS behind. This is the very corner where that truck turned in and unalived all of them damn people. But neither here nor there. Let them cook. I can't even hear what he's saying. Girl, I wish I could fast forward this. This is a bunch of boys. I don't even know who this woman is. Don't know who that is. But they got to get Master P. Mind you, they have to get a Master P out here because Master P... Hold on, let me turn this down. Because Master P is the face that's going to let the people know, come on back down. You see what I'm saying? This is all proper freaking gander. They don't give a damn about them witnesses. I mean, about them victims. They don't give a damn about the families. They don't give a damn about nothing and nobody. All they care about is we got to open Bourbon Street back up because guess what, people? Money's got to be made. That's what this is all about. Now, some people will take that we have our traditions in New Orleans and say, well, but voodoo, I ain't gonna lie. I thought this was nice that they did it. And, if it was coming from a genuine place, and I'm not saying everybody, but for the most part, I'm talking about the people who's orchestrating this. If I thought this was coming from a genuine place, then I would be all for it. But I understand business, and I understand that they're doing all of this to get the people back down to Bourbon Street to party like it wasn't just bloodshed right here under the ground you standing on less than 24 hours ago. And let me be mindful and say this. One thing about the city of New Orleans, it is near water and we hold spirits. Spirits are being held in New Orleans as we speak. That's why a lot of people have ghost sightings. A lot of people have spiritual situations because it's literally all like on a peninsula of freaking water. Okay, so those poor souls that were lost in the city are probably going to be in the fucking city. So while everybody's just going around having a gay old time, back to business on Bourbon Street, let's put these flowers down on the ground, make it seem like we really care. Boom, 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 boom. They better be mindful of the things that they're doing because sometimes souls don't rest. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say. Sometimes souls don't rest. I don't want to get too deep off in it, okay? However, these people don't care. They got to make their money. You get it? They got to make their money. Look. Hold on. Let me unmute her.
Wherever you it's like
there be life. Let there be life. Shut your ugly ass up. Yep, just put the flowers on the ground. It'll be cool. Everybody, second line band, cue up. Y'all come on back.
I'm so thankful to have been there.
That's the mayor, y'all. The one with the buzz cut. In the Hillary Clinton suit. It's all for show.
Father, we thank you today under open heaven. Lord, Father, that you continue to bless our city. We pray, Father, you save the darkness that is covering our city right now. We pray, Father.
Y'all heard enough. Listen. So basically, that's what they did for the ceremony to open up Bourbon Street back on up. Because according to them, they say it's time for the munions to be made. And I'm pretty sure the people that are in charge was like, hey, get your ass out there. Get your ass out there. Post this on all the social media. Get your ass out there. We are back to business. We got things to do. We can't afford none of this other stuff. We got things to do. Now, I want to go here with it. Let's talk about these barriers that should have been up. A lot of people don't understand that there were barriers that are normally put in place to make sure things like that don't happen, make sure cars don't come up and down the street and accidents don't happen. But for some odd reason, these barriers were broke. I heard they was in storage or something like that. Conveniently. Now I'm getting into my conspiracy bag, right? Now my conspiracy theory brain tells me something in the milk ain't clean about this whole thing, right? And let me tell you why. Because it's too many coincidences. And y'all know me, I don't believe in coincidences. So for me, a coincidence means that it don't make sense, right? But there are too many coincidences. Typically, they had the barriers up. All of a sudden, now the barriers wasn't up. They was broke or this, that, and the third, whatever the case may be. All right. Bam. Boom. Fine. If that's what we gonna do, all right. But then I started noticing some people started posting footage from the ground, and they had a few interesting things to say, and it kind of coincides with my so-called conspiracy, right? Y'all get the likes up on the video. Let's get into this guy's video. It says, it says New Orleans Police Chief Ann Kirkpatrick says potentially life-saving sidewalk barriers were in storage instead of deployed on Bourbon Street New Year's morning when a terrorist killed 14 people by driving a Ford pickup down the famous French Quarter Street. Let's get into it.
Let me show y'all what wasn't in place. This broke, and now they finally brought these out. A reporter was smart enough to ask the police chief, why wasn't this on the sidewalk? If y'all have them now, where were they? They was in storage.
Convenient.
And I'm very familiar with these. I stopped seeing these about 2 years ago. But when they first got them, they was out plenty of times. So we had, I'm not saying it was preventable, but I'm out your way, baby. I'm not saying this was preventable. I'm only showing y'all that we had things that could have prevented this from happening. I'm only showing y'all in real time. If this would have been up, he couldn't go here. It ain't even wide enough for a truck. He couldn't go here, and he would have hit a pole. And right there where she's standing, a garbage can was there the other day. Let me show y'all what wasn't in place.
Now, a lot of people are under his comments. His name is JD from the 504. A lot of people on his comments like, there's nothing they could have done. This man had an agenda, blah, 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 blah. It was definitely preventable. The damn barriers was in storage. It was preventable. Now, my conspiracy theory brain tells me that they doing some soul harvesting over there or something like that. Okay. That's what my conspiracy theory brain tells me. They must have needed some souls or something for some type of ritual or some shit like that. Because there's no way you're going to tell me again, the man could have been acting alone. I already showed y'all he had the, not Illuminati, he already had the Freemason signs up. You know what I mean? I already showed y'all that. Let me go get him because we need to put this all we need to put this all in perspective when we speak about the things that we speak about, because I want to show y'all. Y'all know I'm a conspiracy theorist, so don't pay attention to me. Just keep your ears open, okay? Now, the man who did this whole thing, he took a photo showing the Freemason sign and some other, the symbols that they normally do, okay? And I want to show you guys this because it kind of helps my conspiracy on what I think is really going on. Now, can two things be mutually exclusive? Of course. Can they be two separate things? Of course. But this is the man who did the whole situation. He already got the hand signs up doing his, it's the rock type tees or whatever the case may be. And then all of a sudden the barriers were in storage. People saying, but voodoo, there's nothing they could have done. He was going to go up that street, and if not that street, then another street. If you understand the way these things work, then you understand things have to happen in certain context, in certain time, and in a certain way, okay? Like, period, point blank. All right. So just on my conspiracy theory brain, he got the hand signals. Then the barriers were in storage. It's just like, things that make you go, okay? And again, everybody ain't on my conspiracy theory time. I ain't lost all 2024, but let's see what 2025 bring us. You know what I mean? Because I ain't lost all 2024. I'm undefeated for 2024. That's just me. And we are in the age of Aquarius. All things done in the dark shall be brought to the light in 2024. Well, in the age of Aquarius, for that matter. Now, it's another thing I wanted to show y'all. Hold on. We already saw this. I don't need to see that. Let me show y'all this. Get the likes up on the video. Shout out to Nola Street's history. It says, we can spend $20 million on lights for the Super Bowl, but can't keep up with the maintenance that'll save lives. This is all returning to those barriers. Check it out.
McCash, I'm with NOLA.com, and lately I've been writing about the mayor and governor's proposals to make the French Quarter safer. And one of those proposals was to have mechanical barriers that would prevent vehicles from approaching Bourbon Street after certain hours.
So we take it down this view. There you go. You ready? You ready? That exciting.
There were terrorist attacks in Nice and in Berlin where terrorists used trucks as weapons. And this is supposed to protect us from that.
I don't think it's that bad of an idea. Keeps cars from running us over when we're drunk, right?
Doug McCash, I'm with NOLA.com, and lately I've been...
This is an old video of this man saying that we should have barriers put up on Bourbon Street that'll stop people from coming up, you know what I'm saying, up and down the street, where Bourbon Street is mostly where most people are. Now, a lot of people are saying, but he came up on the sidewalk. His truck, the size of the truck that he had, wouldn't have been able to make it because there's not enough space between the sidewalk and where the barriers would have ended, okay? So, with that being said, it wasn't preventable. Abso-freaking-lutely. It was preventable. And nobody about to make me feel bad for saying it. It was preventable. It was preventable. It was preventable. It was preventable. I don't care what nobody in their mouth said. All they had to do was put the barriers up. And maybe even if they didn't save most of the people's lives, somebody's life would have been saved. Okay? Period. Nobody can't tell me nothing no different. Okay? Now, I also want to say one more last thing, because people are still trying to make this man an American. He's a citizen of America, but he wasn't American. Let's get him up here. So hold on. Let me get the man back on here. Y'all look at the man. Now, to the naked eye, this looks like a black man. But the gag is, he ain't no black man. He is an Arab with citizenship to America. Being a citizen and being an American are two completely different things. People are conflating the two, and it's being done on purpose. And I hate looking at posts under the shade room and all that stuff, because what they don't understand is why they just trying to put a dig at one person, they really are miseducating the masses. Now, was he born in America? That's left to be for determined, okay? That's left to be determined. But according to what we know as of now, yes. Another question, was he a citizen of America? Of course he was a citizen of America, okay? But being an American citizen, like I said, and also being an American are two completely different things, because it's a mindset we're talking about here. Some Americans are the weird diehard clears, and also us because we have blood ties to the land. But that doesn't necessarily mean in the same breath that we are American, that other people are American citizens, right? Now, Trump got on here, and this is what I appreciate about this situation with Trump. Trump is still saying that this man is a terrorist. Trump is still saying that this man is, although he is a citizen, does not necessarily mean that he is an American. And Trump is calling it like he is a freaking terrorist. He's tied to Islam. He's tied to ISIS. He's tied to those things. And just because you got the paperwork don't necessarily make you have the mindset of the American. He is not a black man. He's not a black American man. He is a terroristic Muslim, or was a terroristic, maybe Muslim from the Middle East who were tied to ISIS. They said he had issues with his wife and ex-wife. They said the ex-wife was leaving him. The last wife was putting a restraining order up against him. All types of teas. All textbook signs of terrorists, to be completely honest, okay? But ultimately, just because he's a legal citizen does not make him an American by mindset. Okay, his mindset was not that of America. I don't give a damn if he served 40 years in the army. That don't mean nothing. So Trump goes on to say this, and we got black and white people alike running around here saying Trump is stupid. He don't understand that this man is an American. No, he was a citizen. He wasn't an American. Those are two completely different things. And typically, we'll learn this later, but neither here nor there. It says, this is what Trump says: with the Biden open border policy, I said many times during rallies and elsewhere that radical Islamic terrorism and other forms of violent crimes will be so bad in America that it will become hard to even imagine or believe. Let's stop right here. Yes, this man served in the army 10 years. Yes, this man came from out of Texas, as far as we know. But what Trump is saying right here is, when you open the borders and flood them wide open, then Islamic terrorism can come in. It doesn't have to necessarily be from somebody from Islam straight out the board, out the water. Okay. What he's saying is, when you open the floodgates wide open, they can reach people in America, whether they're Americans or not. They can reach people in America to kind of further their terrorism, right? So that's what he's saying here. Listen, then he goes on to say, he says, that time has come, only worse than imagine. Joe Biden is the worst president in the history of America. You didn't need to say that. A complete and total disaster. What he and his group of election interfering thugs have done to the country will not be soon forgotten. MAGA. Now he's being personal with how he feels about Joe Biden and all that stuff. But what he's saying is, opening these borders up wide the way that they are is going to come back to bite us, and it literally has. And that's the facts. Regardless of if the man was born in America or born in the Middle East, if he was American in the army or whatever, the fact of the matter is, you open the door for all type of terrorism to come into America, and that's what it is. And these are also the facts as well. That man had ties to the Middle East. His loyalty did not lie here with America, because if it did, he wouldn't be flying the damn ISIS flag, okay? If his ties lied to America, let's just say he was having issues with his wife, it had nothing to do with the outside entities and terrorists and all that stuff, then he would not have been flying an ISIS flag. But because he has ties to other soil, it's easy for him to get roped in with something like ISIS. You have never in the history of niggerdom seen a Black American go, especially in recent times, go and have ties to ISIS. He's not a Black American. He is a ISIS terrorist is what he is. And yes, he's going through divorce. Yes, he may have had financial issues and all that stuff, but those could be just whataboutisms that actually contributed to his decision to do what he was doing. But at the end of the day, that wasn't no nigga. That was a terroristic Middle Eastern who just happened to share melanin with Black Americans. I want us to know this and believe this and know this to be a fact. Skin folk don't make everybody kinfolk. Just because we share melanin does not mean that we are the same. Black Americans are different from everybody. Everybody else is different from everybody else. The Caribbean island people are different from Black Americans. The Africans are different from us. Everybody, we all share melanin. The Black Asians, we all share melanin, but that's all we share. That don't necessarily mean that we are all one, okay? So I just want to make that clear because the people down at the shade room and the neighborhood talk, they don't understand that there's a difference between American and having citizenship. Being American is a mindset. But having citizenship can go for anybody. Okay? When them Dominicans came on here and told us, I know Black, I know Black, I know Black. Black Americans lost their shit. They not. Not Black in the sense of the mindset. Being Black is a mindset. Did you know that? Being Black is a mindset. It's way deeper than a skin color. Just like being an American is a mindset. It's way deeper than a skin color. So with that being said, I wanted to put that out there. Just so we understand how this thing is really going. Because I don't for not 1 second want us to loop this man in with us. Number one. And I also don't want for 1 second to have this man be even thought to be one of us while everybody dilute his title as just an American. He was not American in mindset, okay? KB, thank you for the super chat. B. Gates owns the farm that supply McDonald's potatoes. Of course. And we all know he cloning me. No, allegedly. Thank you for the super chat, Love Wisdom. Interesting. August will mark 20 years since Hurricane Katrina. They're doing irreversible damage with this. Hey, yup, 2025. It was 2005. 20 years since Hurricane Katrina, bro. Lord have mercy. But yeah, no, it could. Listen, this stuff might be tied into all type of ritualistic crap. We won't know it. Who knows? We know how these people are that run this world. Who knows what type of ritualistic crap this stuff is all tied to? And it could definitely be tied to Katrina. Because I tell you what, the city of New Orleans was still underwater, but guess what was opening back up? Bourbon Street. Guess what? The city of New Orleans is underwater, but guess what wasn't underwater? Bourbon Street. Girl, stop acting crazy. These people gonna make their coins regardless. They're not gonna miss their coins, like at all. Thank you for the super chat. Live Tea Talks, thank you for the super sticker. And you sent 2. Thank you so much for the super stickers. Y'all get the likes up on the video. I got to get off here. I got to prepare for Educational Friday, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I'm just a conspiracy theorist. I just be talking, y'all. Don't be listening to me. Just keep your ears open. You know what I mean? But anyways, with that being said, y'all, shout out to everybody in the building. Love y'all down to the ground. Y'all know how it is. I'm about to Joce y'all up out of here. And I'll see y'all later on for the Educational Friday crew. And for the Dollhouse, I'll see y'all tomorrow sometime. Love y'all down to the ground. I'm about to Joce y'all out. Peace out, y'all.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy, for your boy, for your boy. Also for your boy, fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, wow, 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 lift it up.
Mr. Carroll.
you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.